Hey, so today I'm doing a very small Q&A. Basically, I got one question that I wanted to talk about, and it's from David. He writes, "Hi Bo, I have been wondering for a while now whether mass medium tanks might be a thing. Could, in your opinion, the greater survivability of a cheaper and 9 plus medium tank offset its weaker armament and offensive capability through being on the table for more turns? I've just acquired 6 Matilda ones to experiment with." Right. Um, so, there's a couple of things that I think we need to talk about here. One of them is meta and how the meta is developing as we speak. Because there's a lot of people out there experimenting with 9 plus tanks or even heavier tanks. And what most of the experiments show is that one, it is really, really difficult to play a heavy tank. But two, it is not impossible. And they can be really good. They do have, there is something there because most of the heavier tanks, even though for David's question here, he states that it's for less offensive tanks, right? So the Matilda ones. But most medium tanks have a slightly heavier gun, so a medium AT gun or something, right? And for me, I think that there is something in getting yourself a decent tank hunter. Version 3 is very much the age of the tank, right? And getting a decent tank hunter could really be a thing. Could it be a thing to mass those? Maybe not. Because what most tanks deliver is versatility and the ability to go out and, sorry, I was just messing with my mic here for a minute. The ability to go out and hunt different units, different like some infantry, some soft skin, some armor. That's what the cheap light tanks do. But the medium tanks or the tank hunters go and hunt the light tanks. And taking that away from your enemy is a really valuable thing. But what do you do once you've taken it? They're not, most medium tanks are not great infantry hunters. It's always been a weakness of the medium to heavy tanks in bolt action. They're not great infantry hunters. They work well when they hunt other tanks, but not infantry. So they're not versatile enough to really work. Could it be a thing though to spam them? Yes, there is something to be said for that. A lot of people have been wondering about maybe doing some tank bowling, where you get some really inexpensive tanks and then you just drive them through the enemy's army, have him take a lot of morale tests to run away, basically, which is fun and could potentially be a thing. I have yet to see it done, but it could be a thing. I'm not sold on just buying yourself the extra survivability of a 9 plus tank without the benefit of an extra heavy gun of some sort, a medium AT gun or heavier. And even for those, I mean, you can get an RSO so dirt cheap with a pack on it that can go out and hunt. It's a very good anti-tank hunter. I have yet to see anyone, for instance, bring to the table a Wolverine. Why not? It's a very decent anti-tank hunter. But the heavier anti-tank hunters don't get brought, right? So yeah, I'm not sold on the whole concept of 9 plus, I must admit. But back to the meta talk. We are at a place in version 3 where the meta is wide open, where people can experiment, and where lots of things can be done that can work, which is a really great place to be. It's a place where we can and do see things crop up that were not thought out beforehand. So, could there be a place for 5 Matildas in the game? Yeah, sure. Try it out. See what happens. I think that's the most concise answer I can give anyone who's thinking about doing something weird or wacky or like off meta. Yeah, do it. Do it now. Because now is the best time before the meta calcifies and we have to go into counter meta. Right now, before all the books are out, before all of that, go out and try it now. Now is the time to do the weird and wonderful stuff. Yeah, that was it from me today. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully looking into the Dutch Nationals, which are coming up on the 28th and 29th of September. So I'm going to look over that and hopefully do some interviews and look at some lists and stuff. And then for me, the next big thing is World Open War in England, which we've already started training for and which I am painting up an army for. So, yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.